What stands out for you in these two competing plans?
Well, there are some areas of agreement that both plans have. Both believe that we need to apply letter grades to schools in a very coherent and methodical way. And so both have come up with plans to grade schools. We've been grading schools for years in North Carolina, calling them honor schools of excellence and just about everything else. So grading them A through F is an effort that both the plans endeavor to do. There's another area of agreement, and that's tenure. Both the House and the Senate agree that granting lifetime tenure is a problem, and both have come up with plans to address the problem in different ways, but I think that there is a consensus that we can no longer continue to go along with employing teachers for life without any consequences.
A lot of people, Terry, may not even realize that North Carolina does that because for many of us, we associate tenure with colleges and universities. Explain how it works in North Carolina.
Well, tenure is granted to teachers after 4 years, and tenure comes about through a series of reviews by sometimes peers, but most likely with administrators, school-based administrators. And they determine and make the recommendation to give a teacher tenure, which is approved by a school board, and then they have tenure for life, which gives them some protections that are not afforded to those teachers in their first and 4 years of teaching.
What is it that the legislation would do to change that?
Well, the Senate's approach is to eliminate tenure completely and to give school districts the ability to hire teachers on contracts ranging from 1 to 4 years. So you could think about it in a couple ways. You have your best teachers. You want to give them a 4-year contract, you can grant them that 4-year contract and give them some sense of stability. If you have poor performing teachers, you can grant them a contract of between 1, 2, or 3 years and make it less of a long-term commitment to keep them on staff. The House plan is a little different. It would grant teachers tenure, but if they're not performing up to a certain standard, they could actually lose their tenure for a short period of time, and the school would reevaluate them after 2 or 3 years, and then they could be granted their tenure back. So two very different approaches to one issue that we all agree on is a problem.